week, but we will be back. Let me go ahead and share it to Facebook. We have a lot to discuss today. Well, definitely I am back. I'm tell you, and as you know, some of the things that we've been going through as a family and some of the things we've been going through, period. So it slowed me down a little bit. I missed my Friday discussion, which it did bother me, don't get me wrong. As you know, but family is very important, not only to me, but to each of you if you have a family. I know, and you probably saying what takes precedence. Everything takes precedence when it comes to different things in your life and how your life is set up. And I want to say welcome, and I want to say thank you to every person that's supporting us with the movement of Darnell for Justice. Thank you for still supporting me on my live videos. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being present. Thank you for just listening. My appreciation goes far beyond what I can say here on live. It goes beyond what you see daily. And I'm gonna tell you this, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for even messaging me and calling the family and leaving little things. Today I want to talk about something close, near and dear to me, and for everybody that stays and that's watching here, because I am live on YouTube on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm just dealing with some things right now in the family life. So this Wednesday we do travel. We got to go bury my brother-in-law this weekend, Saturday, but Wednesday we will be traveling. If I make it to the hotel on time, I will be live exactly the time I say. But if I don't make it to the hotel on time, you're gonna miss me, and I don't want you to think it's by just me being neglectful. It's not. So this month since this thing happened have been very difficult for the family. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to tell you, for me, anytime something hard in my life, I speak about it and I carry it. And I carry it not only on my face, because I can't smile if I'm not happy. And you know that saying that says, don't wear your feelings on your sleeve? Why not? I always say, why not? How come I can't wear my feelings on my sleeve to let the world know how I actually feel? Why is that such a saying? Why do I got to be hard? I've been told that the entire time I've been in the military, but I am wearing my feelings on my sleeve because I need to. I need you to know that I'm broken, I'm hurt, I'm frustrated, but I also have clarity at the same time. And that's why, can you give me a shout out? Yes, Harpster427. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, and I love you. I thank you for every person that comes up here. I want to say thank you. I'm very appreciated to everybody that like, share, subscribe, and definitely get other people to subscribe. Why I'm going through this is a lot of things that came up for me, and I even came up with my manifesto that's gonna really cause a move. And I'm going out, and I want to reach everybody that been through some things in their life. Some of y'all things that you've been through in life is definitely harder than the things that I've been through in life. But right now, while I'm walking through it, I'm glad that you're sticking with me and going through the journey with me and asking and calling to see how the family is doing. I know he's just my brother-in-law, but he's been in my life. He made a difference in my life. And as we dig a little bit deeper and meet some of the amazing friends that he had, he really touched the community of Traverse City, Michigan. He really was breaking down barriers, some of the barriers that we haven't even thought of. And if we haven't had the intestinal fortitude to do some of that work that he was doing. He lived in a community that didn't like him pretty much, that went against our race pretty much. But he said, no, I'm going to love these people anyway, and I'm going to show them who we really are. And I love it. I love you too, Hofster. And I love that some of the things that people are doing and supporting and giving, because if you understand a death, not only a death of natural causes or losing a loved one, if they're younger than you and you lost a child, a mother, sister, brother, no matter the age, it's hard. Whether we know they're in a better place or not, it's hard. It's hard because you want them here on earth to hug them, touch them, talk to them anytime you feel like it. And the grieving process is no time limit on grieving for me. It ain't like hurry up and get over it, especially when it's a wrongful death. Especially when you know that person was out and just a good person. That's what it's about. And when I write about things, and I always look at my life first, some things came up for me, and it always took me back to a time in my life that I was going through really a difficult time where we lost difficult people that was people that was a part of my family, a part of my life. My battle buddies always my family, really close, just like my brother-in-law. They became family, and it hurts. And somebody asked me, if not you, then who? And I'm gonna ask you that very same thing. And I came up with a manifesto about if not you, then who. And I want this to really touch your life. If you've been through some difficult times, or if you're going through some difficult times, I want it to really touch your life. My sister-in-law is calling, but I only have 30 minutes with you, and I will definitely reach back to her after I hang up with you. And I want to share this with you. And if it touch you, allow it to move you. I'm telling you right now where I'm at, this space that I'm in, I'm gonna say I don't know, but I am in a space. I'm in a space of clarity, but I'm also in a place of sadness and frustration. And I'm glad that I have a community of people around me. And if you just join a community, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you that you care enough to even look into the situation, whether you know the person or not, just to hear our story. Because I know you have one for yourself. And I want this to touch you. If not you, then who? We are the ones who survived what was meant to destroy us. We are the ones who walked through the pain, rejection, trauma, betrayal, and silence. And we are still standing. For too long, we believed the labels placed on us. We believed the lies. We believe our past defined our future. But the truth is, every experience we have walked through was a moment meant to awaken us from the inside out. Not to destroy us, not to silence us, not to shame us, but to reveal who we really are. We refuse to wear the mask any longer. We refuse to live under the weight of other people's opinion. We refuse to allow trauma to dictate our identity. We choose to look in the mirror and see ourselves the way God sees us. Whole, chosen, called, purposeful. Our past is not our prison. It's our testimony. What made us victims has now made us victors. And because we have awakened, we now reach back to awaken others. We speak truth where there was silence. We bring healing where there was brokenness. We stand where others were afraid to stand. We are living proof that the enemy could not stop us. So we rise. We rise with courage. We rise with purpose. We rise with the understanding that our lives carry an assignment greater than ourselves. The question is no longer, why did this happen to me? The question is now, if not you, then who? So for every person that decides to take a stand on their assignment, for every person that decides not to give up when times feel hard, for every person whose life is speaking a testimony that's standing the test of time, for every person that this spoke to, that been through rejection and betrayal and in the silence and walked through pain. This is, if not you, then who? You are the chosen one that's out there. You are the ones that got the mark on your life. You are the ones that is really here to change the world. If not you, then who? If it wasn't for Noah or Abraham or Isaac or David or Deborah or Isaiah or Elisha or Paul or John or Jesus, especially Jesus, the Christ, the Son of the living God. If not you, then who? Moses. If not them, then who? Jonathan, that was the son of Saul, that knew the throne was not going to pass to him, but was right there in the gap with David. If not you, then who? Your assignment might not be grand and idiocracy like everybody else. You might be that silent hero, the one to stand in the background to push others forward. If not you, then who? If you don't look in the mirror each and every day and understand your assignment is greater and it's for somebody else out there. You are not living your full assignment the way it's meant to live. Because right now, in this broken state that I am, I still find peace. I still find solace. I still find clarity, even in the midst of this, to help somebody else. I still find the time to reach out and reach back and pull it and say, you can make it through this. If not you, then who? I lost people not only to somebody murdering them, I lost people to suicide. I lost people to bombing. I lost people in a war. I lost people all around me. But if not me, then who? I've been through some things in my life that I don't look like what I've been through. But if not me, then who? So I'm saying the same thing to you. If not you, then who? If it's not your life testimony to help somebody else, then who else? The people are really waiting on you to really take a stand, to deal with the things that you're going through, to really look in the mirror and say, if not me, then who? If I cannot deal with this from the inside out and find clarity and remove the scales and the perception that the world is putting on me, the labels that the world is putting on me, and say I'm bigger than that, then who is going to do it for me? The world is only going to respond to whoever you call yourself. If you're a king living like a bum, it's time to rise up, king. If you're a queen living like you're a servant, it's time to rise up, queen. It's time for you because you have your own voice. It's time for you to take a stand against everything that's around you that's serving you injustice and say, I stand for justice today. Not only for Darnell, but for yourself, for your family, to break those generational curses, not to identify with the poverty, but identify with the abundance that's on your life, through your words, through your actions, through the things that's going on. It's time for you to stand up. The war is not meant for you to live in it every day. The war is meant for you to find strategic strategies to operate through them, to help somebody else. Not to live in the slump place, but to stand up and arise against what people are going against you with. Darnell lived through that. He lived through the rejections and the secrecies behind his back. He lived through people turning their back on him. He lived through people taking things from him, but he was still fighting it, asking for help, reaching out to the community, met many friends, and showed up with a smile in a joyous place. He lived through it. But it's our time to be his voice. Just because they took his life didn't mean they took his voice, because we are still here. We're here for the justice for him. We're here to go to the Justice Department and stand on his behalf. It take more than me. It takes a community of me's. It takes a community of you's. And we're all different. We got a different version of Darnell. We know him in different elements. You knew him as the friendly smile and the smiles, and some of you was more intimate in intimate conversations than we were. And we got brothers that left and went to war and came back, and now I'm in his life, and I know him for a while. And his mother now is my mother. His sisters are now my sisters. But you also was his family. He got children that need you, and some of you have given, but some of you have not. And I'm calling you for the ones that have not given, because we still got a battle that we got to deal with. We still are dealing with certain things like the autopsy of the body, because we want a private autopsy, and we need the funding for that. We got Ron Allen out there speaking for Darnell, making little videos and putting the website together because he was one of Darnell's close friends. We got the people that went into work and seen the smiles on his face. And he really changed their life and said, that don't sound like the Darnell I know. That y'all the media's trying to paint him to be. And you know. Because see, the media could paint you to be one person, but who you really are really shines through your actions, even in tough times. Because even in the tough times, he showed the smile. He brought the mask off. The community made him smile. And it didn't matter the race. It didn't matter the background. He was breaking barriers from within himself. And he asked for help from anybody he met. I need your help. I'm fighting against injustice that have been done to me. And we're still fighting for him. I don't know what anybody else can do. But right now, I'm living through, if not you, then who? I'm living through the movement of what I talk about and what I coach about. I'm living through it from the financial side of it, from the life side of it, from even the other side of it, the survival side of it, the trauma side of it, the injustice side of it. I'm living through it right now with my bonus family. And I thank every one of you that's living through it with me. That's with me and my children and my husband and my mother-in-law and my sisters and my brother-in-laws. I thank you for supporting Brianna and the GoFundMe page. Yes, he had his life together. He had life insurance. He had 401s. But it been taken from him in an unjust way. So we have to ask for help right now, and we'll go after that civil. But I want to thank you for the community that is surrounding us. The funeral will be this Saturday, and we will put out the time. So if you are watching this video and if I post it, it will be this Saturday coming up. And I would put the date out there. But I want to say thank you. If not you, then who? If you don't support us, how will we get the support? Sometimes we don't realize that we need people. And I'm going to say, I need you. I need you, and I need your support. I need your strength where I'm weak. And I thank you for the ones that have been strong right now through this and help give me clarity and help me keep me grounded, especially like Ron Allen. Because anytime I need him, day or night, in the middle of the day, that I need to talk to somebody. And my Uncle Carl Taylor, he's been right there in my ear and said, Shaniqua, your husband needs your softer side of you. I know you was a soldier. Thank you for these people, his fiance. Thank you for being in my ear. Thank you for the people that stopped by here and listened to the story. Thank you for the phone calls of the people that reached out. Thank you for just being there. If you went to see my mother-in-law and my sister, thank you for sending Brianna to Love, Texas. Thank you for reaching out to my husband and giving him a listening ear and telling us the stories. Thank you for my in-laws, and the other brother, me. And you know, I know your real name. I don't want to say it over here. Thank you. Thank you for the children and the nieces and nephews. Thank you. If don't nobody tell you thank you, I'm going to tell you thank you. Thank you for the ones that is sharing these posts that we post out about what's going on. Thank you for reading them, and we're going to do some investigations for yourself and really digging a little bit deeper in what's being said and pushing the truth out. Thank you. Thank you for asking for the video footage, whether we got it or not. Thank you for being on our side. If you know an investigator, tag them in. Say, we need you to investigate and do it again. Thank you. I want to say thank you, and I appreciate everything you're doing. If haven't nobody else appreciated you, I appreciate you. And it's coming from the family. I really appreciate you. It's coming from my heart. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you're doing. If not you, then who would we have? Who would we have if we don't have the community? Who would we have if you didn't speak to us? Who would you have? What's meant to destroy us, it cannot. We're still standing. Darnell Voice is still going. And for the ones that can make it, and for the ones that cannot make it, we're going to still say thank you, because your support is really needed, and it is still needed all the way to the end until we get the real justice. I want to say thank you. Because see, some of you could have gave the extra $25 to $50 to $10 to something else, but you decide to pour into this family because Darnell changed your life, or Melvin or Shaniqua or the family really meant something to you. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for the love that you're showing us. Thank you for the encouraging words that you're giving us. Thank you so much. Me and my family, my entire family, this whole household will be shifting, and we will be traveling on Wednesday. We will leave it early. We won't arrive there to that evening. But I want to say thank you. I want to say right now, thank you for believing in us and standing with us in the gap. And even for the ones that's sharing my YouTube videos and that's going to make them go viral, because I know they will eventually be there. And thank you for listening to my manifesto. If not you, then who? And I want to read it one more time before I let you go, because I want you to really get this. And if it hits you, know that it will hit somebody else. So share it. Yes, I had to put makeup on and get dressed to get in front of this camera. I might not look the greatest because from the inside I am broken. But I found a peace because I know we're doing the right thing, and I know I got you joining with me. So let me go over it with you again. And I want you to know my re-edition of my book, Take a Stand and Look Within, will be out soon. It will be out. And it's going to be everywhere books were sold. I will be on magazines. I will be on Kate Delaney, The Nightly Show. Look for me to advertise these things. And some of the things I'm going to talk about is the unjust system that we're living in. And I'm telling you, many people before me and many people before Darnell been fighting this in the United States of America, the home of the free and the land of the brave. But if we don't come together as a people, there will be nothing that changed. And it should not matter the skin color. It should not matter. These walls should be coming down, and they should be coming down faster. But until we begin to take a stand and look within ourselves and see if we and begin to change from the inside out, we're gonna see them through different lenses, because people are raised with different lenses. We cannot blame it on our commander in chief how this world turns out. We have no one to blame but ourselves if we don't change. If not you, then who? We are the ones who survived what was meant to destroy us. We are the ones. We are the ones who walked through the pain, the rejection and the trauma and the betrayal and the silence. And we are still standing. For too long, we believed the labors placed on us. We believed the lies. We believed that our past defined our future. But the truth is, every experience we have walked through was a moment meant to awaken us from the inside out. Not to destroy us, not to silence us, not to shame us, but to reveal who we really are. We refuse to wear the mask any longer. We refuse to live under the weight of others' opinion. We refuse to allow trauma to dictate our identity. We choose to look in the mirror and see ourselves the way God sees us: whole, chosen, called, and purposeful. Our past is not our prison. It is our testimony. What was meant to make us victims have now made us victors. And because we have awakened, we now reach back to awaken others. We speak truth where there was silence. We bring healing where there was brokenness. We stand where others were afraid to stand. We are living proof that our enemy could not stop us. So we rise. We rise with courage. We rise with purpose. We rise with the understanding that our lives carry an assignment greater than ourselves. The question is no longer, why did this happen to me? The question is now, if not you, then who? I want you to meditate on those words. And I want you to think about it. If not you, then who? Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for just supporting everything that we're doing. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know you're supposed to have 30 minutes with me, but you got some things to think about, and you got some work to do. If not you, then who? It's time for you to rise up, and I'll talk to you soon.